Hi there, beautiful souls. This is Christine Padovan, the Paladina, and I want to introduce a colleague to you. She is a lovely lady that I know from my channeling class. Her name's Ursula Andrist, and she lives out of the Germany area, and wanted to introduce her to you because I introduce things on my channel that have to do with health and wellness. And also, there's an aspect that some of you know, that has a spiritual aspect. And if you guys have seen my interview with Steve Cobrin of that Freedom Defense Group, you know that I talk about have psychic abilities and then pairing that with my scientific abilities and skills. And what I want to do here is highlight something that I do. I don't do it as a business, as part of my business in terms of people coming to me asking me to channel messages for them. I want to talk about Ursula and my other colleagues here, but here I'm highlighting Ursula, um, who is actually a master channeler. She went on to get certified as a master channeler. And we've all taken, this is the course, if you guys are familiar with Melanie Beckler of ask-angels.com, I'll include the link to her website and the link to the channeling class that she offers through Betsy Morgan. That is her channeling teacher that taught Melanie Beckler how to channel messages from the angels. So this is something anyone can learn to do. It's not for everyone, obviously. And if that is of interest to people, what I'm doing is including the link to that course. Just so you know, once a year, Melanie Beckler offers the course on sale, but it only goes on sale during Black Friday weekend. Thanksgiving weekend where Black Friday sales start for the Christmas season. Only once a year, the course goes on sale for $200 off. And that's actually how I got the course. I knew about the sale in November of 2020, but I wasn't ready to get it. I thought she'd, maybe offer it for sale later, in December for Christmas and stuff. But no, she only offers it that Black Friday weekend, I think for a few days or whatever. And then it's only once a year. So I got it actually in November of 2021 when I was ready to do that. Once I got out of that crazy situation in California that most of you who know the story about that. Um, and you have the courses, the videos are with you forever in an online library. You can always go back to retake the lessons and everything. For some people, if you are interested in doing that and learning how to channel, it's not, for some people, it comes easily. For me, who already had those abilities, like these, intuitive abilities and downloads and what you want to call it, it was easy for me, for connecting to my guides and everything else. For some people, it takes a little bit of practice, trusting your intuition and just letting whatever comes to you comes to you. Anyway, I use it more as a tool for assessing someone's situation when they come to me for a health issue. So it's not like I'm actively channeling a particular thing. And I'm telling the person, oh, I've got so and so coming through to give a message or whatever. Only if someone's going to specifically say they want that kind of service is what I would say I'd concentrate on, but I'm not using channeling in that capacity. But Ursula and other colleagues that I know do. They actually offer sessions, channeling sessions to go over a concern or an event. And the beauty with Ursula So not only is she certified as a master channeler for human connection, she's also certified with animal channeling and animal connections. So this is also a bonus that she can do for not only for people but also for animals. So the other thing is she knows at least four languages, and that is another amazing bonus for those of you who are here in the United States or Australia or the UK that are English speaking. She's also speaks German and Portuguese and a couple of other languages. So she's very diverse that she can help a wide range of people out there. And I would certainly take advantage of it. She's a lovely, lovely person. And so this session, when I was connecting with her, um, we said, okay, let's do something to kind of introduce her more to people because she is definitely interested in growing her channeling as a business. And so I wanted to introduce you to her through my channel and my Paladina channel, not a channeling, and give you some insight into some lovely messages for the collective that came through. And so I hope you enjoy this. And her contact information is in the description here. And that's it. Let's get started. Either about the message, if that's your concern,
No,
that
no,
of what it
no,
comes
never,
through. Yeah.
never. It's never my
Okay.
concern. I know. I so much trust them. Oh, thank you. And they trust me. Thank you. Yeah. So if you want, well, let's start. Let me do my grounding.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, welcome. It's good to see you. And once again, we have to tell you, dear humans, that the easiest things are always complicated for you. So, whether you're a channel, a healer, whatever you do, just trust yourself. And the easiest thing to do to handle things is, well, changing side from the left to the right side. Go to your heart. Your heart, your beautiful hearts. Open your heart. Think with your heart. Change. Put your heart, your mind to your heart. And things are so easy. Don't have to worry. And well, we know from our perspective, it's easy to say we know what's going on Mother Earth, planet Earth, and yes, the cleansing of Earth, Mother Earth herself, but also what's going on in humanity, wars, attacks, strikes. You have it all over. Doesn't matter which part, which continent. And it is a cleansing. It's a cleansing from Mother Earth, first of all, and humanity. Things are changing, definitely. Banks are failing, systems are down. Yes, there is new intelligence, if you want to call it so. But there's also a lot of help behind it. You are helped. You are backed. It is a process for all of you, and it doesn't matter where you are standing. The light is all around. You just have to capture it. And it's starting earlier in the mornings now. Yeah, days are becoming longer. The sun will be stronger. Depends on where you live. But it is in your mind and especially in your heart that you have to feel and see the light. And as we always tell you, we so much would love you to see the light. You are our light workers. And it doesn't matter where you are standing, but the light is growing. And never forget, without darkness, there is no light. So, of course, the light has to come so the day can be born again. And of course, there still are dark side things to look at, to overcome in order to grow. And you are growing. You are growing. You are helping. And never, ever forget the collective. With all the things coming in, touching you, bothering you, never forget it's a learning for humanity. And humanity is just one. The planet is just one in this very, very large universe. So accept it, go with it, live with it, look at it, and learn to step over. And then another thing you never should forget, helping you is coming back, becoming your child again, the inner child, because living on Mother Earth is not really just working and sweating and bothering and it also is joy, it's laughter, it's singing, it's dancing. You just have to take it out again, to remember. Remember when you were children, the snow, it was a pleasure. The first flowers, spring, well, you still enjoy it. But think about the joys you had as a child, those simple joys, and singing and dancing and going out. Didn't need shoes, all those simple things. Because if you stay in your heart, things are so much simpler, enjoyable. Think about it. And we have a good friend who often comes in, and he is all joy, and he always says, well, don't worry, be happy. And this should be on your mind. Don't worry, be happy, because you are exactly where you are meant to be at this very moment. And you are growing and you are in the flow. There's no other way. You are on Mother Earth, in the flow, growing with Mother Earth. And then, all those setbacks, those problems, those um, things happening, well, they belong to duality, to Mother Earth. And that is why you are here, why you have decided to incarnate on Mother Earth. Sometimes you feel like, well, why did I do so? Well, it is because this is the learning planet, a great, great learning planet. And let me tell you that you are invited and you are watched and you are supported and you are loved. Planet Earth, this beautiful blue planet, well, not so blue anymore. It's something also you have to learn to take care of the planet, of Mother Earth herself. You know already. So let's make things simple. Don't worry, don't worry, really. And look at the small things. The flowers now coming out, the birds in the morning. It seems so simple, but it is so healthy, healthy. So go back to the health, to the healthy laughter you had as a child, to enjoying, playing with a dog, a cat, with your friends, whatever, or listening to music, or just listening to yourself, your higher self, your heart. Going to your heart makes things so easier. So let this be the main point today. Your heart, your pure heart. Go into your heart and forget about the worrying, the bothering, the chatter you have in your head. You know that this is part of duality. This is part of being on Mother Earth. You might call it ego, whatever you want, but never condemn it because it's part of you, and it also can be helpful. So integrate your ego, take it by the hand. If it says you can't do that, you say, well, do you think so? Or let's try it. Oh, yeah, what do you think? Always look at the bright side of life. Seems simple, but think about it. Try it. Try it. Don't worry. Be happy. Go into your heart and look at things as you used to look at them when you were a child. This, this is my message today. Thank you for listening. It has been a pleasure to be here. Your friend, Orion.
Thank you, Orion. That was it was a lovely, lovely message for humanity, and we are recording it, so I will definitely be posting this to help encourage people because I guess as you know, Ursula and Orion knows, and we've gotten constant messages about it. Everyone needs that kind of encouragement to to stay strong and know that there is a light at the end of the tunnel, that everyone working together, we will, things are getting better. I mean, it doesn't look like it, but it is. It's we're getting there. It's just going to take a little while longer, a few more years of I like to say crap or whatever you want to say, that we have to go through for us to get to working all together and having world peace and everything. So definitely that's a wonderful message of encouragement. And I would like to say it's almost like Orion is also talking to you, Ursula, to try to keep you happy. Don't worry, be happy. Yeah. I get that sense that you seem a little bit down, probably disappointing interviews, and I know what that's like too. I mean, it's so frustrating when you're so talented and then, nothing's coming through at the moment. So I definitely understand that. You have a message on your t-shirt. What does it say? It says, "Sorry, I can't what?" I have plans with my cat. Ah, so cool.
I love it. It's so old, but I love it. It's for this
Yeah,
kind of
yeah, yeah,
way.
yeah.
She is
That's
very
wonderful.
independent. But I've been walking about 3 hours. I've been out about 3 hours with my dog today, which is good.
Hmm.
And no, well, it's incredible. His pure love. He
Hmm.
never has been snapping. He starts to bark now with other dogs when he doesn't feel like playing. He's
Hmm.
13,
Right.
and that's about a week now before he was, and he's getting, well, I think self-confident.
Hmm.
But he's so sweet. He's such his pure love.
Right. That's great. And this is yeah, and I remember this. This is the dog. I just want to let my viewers and
From
listeners know when I post this. You actually, this is a dog from another
from
country
Romania,
that was
Romania.
rescued.
Yeah, was rescued. Yes, he was 13 years on a chain, and he could liberate himself, and they've catched him, and they brought him back. I think that's very important also. He was tipped as a little one, and he was vaccinated, so they have taken care of him,
Hmm.
and they said, well, he can come back, of course, but chain again. And then they've put him on Facebook, I guess. And I just looked at those eyes. I didn't want because I had lost my doggy 2 months ago. I hadn't planned on another dog, but it was a decision of my heart.
Hmm.
Looking at this boy, and it was funny. It only took 2 weeks for him to travel what about it's more than a day away, and things worked out for customs and everything. I already have all the papers. The vet was very happy. She didn't even believe that he was already 13. So it really is une affaire de cœur, a heart story, and it's incredible. And of course, he moves me. I have to go out. I have to, yeah, which is good for both of us. And then
Right.
you should see him when he can. Well, he's deaf. He's quite
Mm.
deaf, so and not used to traffic and whatsoever. So I can never leave him near a road. But
Hmm.
when he is free, he jumps. It's incredible. Well, you never would believe that he's 13 years old. So this is also a good lesson.
Yeah, no, the universe obviously meant for it to happen, for you to see him
Yeah,
on Facebook, and yeah,
yeah.
absolutely.
I was looking at this. There's I can offer him a home, and 2 weeks later he was here.
And he gets along with your cat, right?
Oh well, the cat. Yes, the cat. Well, she starts now.
Okay.
She, well, she didn't. Well, she was the princess, and but she knows, and sometimes she goes near, and yes, and she has no problem with nobody.
Hmm. That's great. Yeah, he does
Yeah,
have very soulful eyes.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
yeah, I see
yeah,
from the photos that you send, he's very, very
yeah.
soulful eyes. Yeah.
Yeah, and as well, as I'm also an animal communicator, so he also is a good learning step, to
Hmm.
talk to him, to listen to him. That's great.
Well, this was beautiful. I've been recording this, so this is great. What I just want to I'm going to put actually all of your information in the video as well in terms of how people, your website, your contact information, how people can contact you for a channeling. And actually, tell me a little bit, because I know you're a certified master channeler through Betsy's
Right.
class, and then you also have a certification with animal, like
Yeah, yes,
as
animal
well.
communicator and as medium also. But this was done in Germany. This in
Hmm.
London.
Okay. Okay,
Yeah,
and so you have that
yeah.
ability where if someone comes to you for a session, right, whether it's their pet or for themselves, you can,
I just listen.
you
I
just,
ask the
right, you,
questions and
right. They
I
don't even need to
listen.
tell you what's going on, technically.
Yeah, yes. Well, I'm the messenger. I can tell you, yes, I see 20 years ago or in a past life. No, that's not my, well, I've done Akashic as well, but no, I just listen and normally I don't have I don't even have to ground myself. I already hear, as I told you before, Orion is here telling me, and Orion is always present when I'm channeling.
Hmm.
He's my mentor. He's my very good friend with the rest of the team. And then
Hmm.
I just listen, and sometimes I feel before, I'm very often channeling the um, the feminine
Hmm.
because it's so important. And there's also a message coming through that we join, the feminine and the masculine side, you know, to center, also coming to center and not fighting one the other because we know we have both of them. So I will very often have the feminine collective and one of the ladies is speaking. It doesn't matter actually. It's always humans, wanting to know names and so. But very often I'm very fond of Lady Nada or Mary Magdalene or Mother Mary. It doesn't matter. And that's so funny and so interesting because it's such a different feeling, vibration when I get the feminine side or Orion or Cyrus coming through. Don't worry, be happy now is Cyrus. It's so different, it's always it stays so long. And that's the great thing. That's what I really enjoy, channeling because it really lifts you up.
Hmm. Well, that was lovely. Yeah, it was very lovely. So, yeah, definitely be posting that and more information about you because I have that link. We're on that website. It's a very in-depth description of you. So I'm going to actually add that to my video description as well. So yeah, that was. Is there? I mean, we're still going to continue talking, but just for the ending of this video. But do you sense is there any other message you want to give to the collective today for Sunday, February 4th, 2024? Is there anything else that you're hearing that anyone needs to hear?
Yes, definitely. It's definitely again, once more, the feminine side, the feminine collective. And well, as I just said, doesn't matter who's speaking, but I feel, I feel the vibration of Mother Mary. And yes, and I'm so pleased and happy to be here to tell you and to repeat what Orion already said, what we all tell you. Listen to your heart. It seems so simple. And again, it's true, the simple things are very often the most difficult ones for human beings. But listen to your heart. Remember the little prince saying you only see well through your heart? Well, so it is. And then I also, well, first of all, we love to thank you. To thank you because we need you as much as you need us. Because if you don't contact us, if you don't open yourself for us, how could we communicate? How could we tell you? And so let me tell you also how happy we are and pleased. And again, how beautiful you are. So, yes, recognize what you are, your greatness. You are children of God, whatever. It doesn't matter the name, doesn't matter. Names are much too important for humans. The universe, this greatness, this creation, you're part, you are a spark of it. You are a spark of the creation. And if you remember this and you go back into your heart where you find this spark, you are the creator. It's as simple as that. You are part of the creation, and being part of the creation, you can create. And then, important, you create what you your heart tells you, and not your mind. You can't create the win of $6 million next week or so. No, you create, you visualize your dreams, what you still want to do in your life. Things from the heart. And then you just trust yourself. Trust yourself, trust us, trust yourself. And always, always, when you create or start visualizing or creating, say, well, present the picture of your dream, yes, dream, and just say this or something better. Never be, stubborn about that's the way it has to be. No, always opening up, openness is a very important help in this matter. So yes, you are goddesses, goddesses, well, star seeds, part of the universe. You are much more than you think you are. And that's also important. Something I want to point out again. Something most of you lack somewhere. Much, not too much. It's self-love. But how can you not love yourself? Knowing who you are. And remember, it's not religion, but well, he's a great master. Jesus said, love yourself as much as your neighbor, something like this. Well, how are you going to love yourself? How can you love your neighbor if you don't love yourself? So again, here we are again, love, self-love, self-acceptance, and yes, yes, laughter, joy, singing, dancing, being the child. And never ever forget that we stand at your side 24/7, but you need to ask us. And all of you can listen, can receive us. Just trust yourself. Trust yourself. And know that you are loved and admired and helped and backed. So this is my message. Love, self-love, self-acceptance, and, well, working with us. Be blessed.
Thank you, Mother Mary. That was so, so lovely. Thank you so much for coming in today.
No,
Okay.
lovely vibration. It's so uplifting.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. Yeah, she's very sweet. That was beautiful. I'm going to leave it there for this recording for the collective, and then give your information in there. And your hours, if people in the United States are interested, you are
Uh,
6 hours ahead from like East
exactly.
Coast time,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Europe Central Time. Yeah.
Okay.
So we are going to change, well, in a month. So,
Oh,
we
that's right.
always,
Yeah, that's right.
always have an hour of difference with Great Britain. Um, this is Greenwich.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
So yes,
Okay,
but I'm very open. I don't have problems with time. I was traveling my whole life, so I don't have. I'm very happy, lucky. I don't have an inner clock, so
right.
whether I channel at 11 in the evening or at 6 in the morning, as
Okay,
long and emergencies, I'm always present.
okay, great. All right. Well, thank you for that. And just hang on while I um, just stop this for a second. And thank you everyone for listening and watching.